Grixis Whurroxa. Cool. Alrighty, let's take a look at this one. So, coming in hot from my man Brian M. Acquaintance from the Faithless Brewing Discord and the world at large. We have Grixis Whurroxa. What the hell does that mean? So what this deck is an 80-card Lurrus deck. So we've got Urian Sky Nomad as our companion. We've got some Whir of Inventions in the main deck. We've got Thopter Foundry. We've got Sword of the Meek. And then we have a crazy amalgam of artifacts. We got 3 Necrogen Spellbombs, 2 Nihil Spellbombs, and Pithing Needle. We got 4 copies of Lurrus of the Dream Den. We got an Ensnaring Bridge. Really, we basically got it all here in a Grixis Urza shell, and we're going to see if this particular arrangement of cards is going to be any good. Earlier today, we played with a sort of version similar to our previous Teamer Kinnan deck, and it was quite successful. We 4-1'd, and the only match we lost essentially to a timeout. This one is an 80-card version that is more combo-oriented. To that end, I would love to get these extra copies of Whir of Invention in the main deck, but I also kind of want to try 4 copies of Lurrus of the Dream Den with 3 copies of Mox Amber. So we're going to stick with the list as Brian submitted it and see how it does in a league. So we just got off an incredible high of playing some great Goblin Charbelcher in Legacy. If you want a rip-roaring good time, just boot up a League of Goblin Charbelcher. Make sure you don't care about the tickets that you spent on entry and just give it a rip. For now, we're going to hop into a Modern League with this one and see how Brian M's concoction is able to fare against the, quote, new, unquote, Modern format. My thought was that Whir comes in when Graveyard is Danger Zone. Yeah, that makes sense. Do you have any kind of plan against Rest in Peace? Also, the Oxa. So, Whurroxa. So, the reason this is Whurroxa, it's Lurrus. We got Whir, we got Kroxa. And there's an Urza in there, which I assume somewhere between Whurroxa, Aether Spellbomb, and Prey. I think it'll be Urza and Prey, right? Because Urza can put a construct into play that could be a reasonable size, as well as Urian could flicker the Urza, and then we end up with a bigger construct. So we are back to playing grindy mid-range Modern decks. We are on the draw. This hand is a banger. We got Goblin Engineer, Chromatic Star, Thopter Foundry, just bury a Sword of the Meek, and we're good to go. I mean, if you're trying to combo off, yeah. Well, one of the things that the Grixis Whir decks are bad at is their mid-range plan, but Urza itself is such a good mid-range threat that it largely doesn't matter. Opponent mulled to 6 and then went land, crack, snow-covered mountain. I don't know what to do with that, so I'm just going to play a Chromatic Star on 1. We're going to play a Goblin Engineer on 2 and bury our Sword of the Meek and see what's up. Yeah. Bolt me. Okay. Interesting choice. Sure. Yeah. No, that's... Oh, I see. Do I? Whatever. We play the Goblin Engineer. We get the Sword of the Meek. Pass the turn back. And next turn we are going to have Thopter Foundry, which I thinking is very nice to have in this matchup. If anyone has a problem with me doing some kind of stereotypical German accent, well, guess what? My family's German. Don't be so insensitive. It's okay. The Germans know how to laugh at ourselves. I know Roy said he was busy-ish for the next chunk of time. I wonder if Alex is as well, because I feel like Alex will have some hilarious input on that. We're going to play Thopter Foundry. We got Thopter Sword cooking already in our 80-card deck. I hope my opponent is tilted about it. Also, real talk, we've been almost live for 10 hours. And we're in the home stretch, really. And I am just having a time. They scooped. Brian, your deck is busted in half. You done did it. Okay, we're against some kind of burn deck. There's no Karn in my main deck, so let's board in Shadowsphere. And let's board in Tezzeret, because Tezzeret has a life-gaining ability. Nailed it! Alright. What do I want to board out? Probably Necrogen Spellbomb, Nihil Spellbomb, Kroxa? Something like that. I almost want to board in more Whurrs for more Kroxas. Needle. Yeah, I guess I don't need Needle. Thing is, I want a certain density of artifacts, generally speaking. I guess we board in another Aether Spellbomb. Which brings us up to pretty reasonable artifact density. 29, 30. Yeah, that's probably fine. So for anyone who is not aware, Tezzeret comes down as a 3 loyalty planeswalker, pluses to 4 in the next turn. You can drain your opponent for twice as much. Yeah, that's why I'm boarding in the Whurrs, but I'm also boarding in the Tezzerets, because Tezzeret on his own is a threat that they have to deal with, or they basically just lose the game. And then Whurr obviously helps us assemble Thopter Foundry faster. I think Kroxa is really not what we're after in this kind of matchup. I doubt the efficacy of Kroxa in this archetype in general, but it's possibly okay. Tez is so good. Yep. Can I keep this hand? I probably shouldn't. My opponent kept their 7. I don't know. Why not? Let's see what we draw. We got a Bauble to draw an extra card. Maybe we hit Lurrus. Maybe we hit Emry that allows our Mox Amber to be viable as a mana source. Maybe they play a Goblin Guide, even though I was looking at them playing a Lava Spike. Hey, look, it's an Emry. All right. Do this thing, do this thing, do that thing. I have an extra mana on turn 1 that I can't do anything with, which is fine because it doesn't matter because I don't care. Opponent's upkeep. Babble them. Y'all been babbled. Boosh. Hopefully their hand is all Lava Spikes, etc. During Blaze. Ugh. It's going to be fine. We're going to be great. It's all good in the hood. Talisman of Dominance. Well, that's just wavy gravy. Let's go. Let's go! Top deck of blue source. Top deck of blue source. Yikes. Alright. Well, Thopter Foundry is still fine. Whee! Boros Charm. God, that's a lot of damage. Just hammer in the face. Okay. Upkeep. I don't have any upkeep effects. Why do I have that stop there? Yikes! Land. Hey! Alright. I mean... So, if I play Urza, which I'm doing already, I have 1, 2, 3 mana, which doesn't win me the game this turn, but I can gain at least 2 life if I needed to, 3 life if I needed to. So the real question is, do they have a way to take Urza off the table, and do I survive the next turn because I have Whir of Invention to get my Sword of the Meek, and then we go to infinite life. So, funsies? Yes, the turn. Skullcrack. Do it. Tap that. I'm just going to put my life total as high as possible. Without sacking the Thopter Foundry. And then if I need to sack the Thopter Foundry, I will, but... Okay, they've got 3 cards in hand. And I can gain 1 more life. I'm at virtual 6. So, did I win? Did I do it? Huh? Huh? Smash 2 smithereens. Well, we can at least make that get countered by sacking the artifact in response because they only have 1 target. So unlike something like Searing Blaze, this actually does work. What is their other card? They have nothing. They were going to cast something, but then they didn't. Hooray. I get to attack them for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's kind of great. Or I could attack them for 7 and play a second Urza, or I could attack them for whatever this amount is and play a Tezzeret, because next turn I'm going to gain 5 and they have 2 cards in hand, so maybe? Sure. Mox Amber. Whir for Foundry. Yeah, that's probably better than what I did, huh? I still can do that, right? If I were for Foundry, I've got 1, 2, 3. I have to take 1 damage. I were for Foundry, and then I have 2 artifacts I can sacrifice and no mana to do it with. Yeah. I mean, I can were for Foundry right now. The real question is, like, is there anything... Mazemind Tome doesn't gain me life fast enough. Damping Sphere is not going to be good quickly. And... I don't know. I think we just attack him for 8 here. Should have put the bottle gnomes in there. Yeah, right? Alright, if we make it to our next turn, we win. If we don't, we lose. Like, that's basically where we're at. Hey, look, we made it. Alright. During my upkeep, drain you for 10, gain 10. Skullcrack me? That doesn't stop you from dying. No. We Tezzeret first. We don't Whurr first. We Tezzeret first. Because we're going to attack them for like 1, 2. We're going to attack them for 3. They're at 1. We're in response to what they do. That's the plan. We've already won this. They let us gain the 10. It's over. Opponent says this. Okay. So 2-0. And we're moving on. We just crossed the 10-hour mark, which is like 4 hours higher than I have ever gone before. So I want to thank everyone who has been any kind of part of this stream. I was thinking Whir for the artifact and minus Tez for lethal. Yeah, the thing about that, Brian, is we don't need to. We just don't need to. Because if they have a Skullcrack, specifically, which they did have, we minus the Tezzeret first, and then if they crack us in response, we were in response, get the Thopter Foundry, we can gain what life we want. So I think the way I took that line makes sense. All right. Round number 2 against Dio Dice 1. Let's rock and a roll, rock and a reel, ba 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 ran. So turn 2 engineer gets me Thopter Foundry in the yard. Mox Amber can swap into. Sand is pretty mediocre. I think we can do better. Yep. It's not great, but it's definitely better. Brian, the reason you go 05 is that there's a lot of variance magic. That's the reason you go 05. My opponent is apparently also streaming, so if anyone wants to look up Dio Dice 1 and get a multi-Twitch going, please do so. I also take a bunch of junk piles into leagues without thinking first. I will say, when I looked at this deck list, Brian, I thought this was very raw. And I'm surprised that we've gotten away with it as much as we have. I have had highly, highly tuned deck lists of mine get completely dumpstered in leagues, and we just 2-0 burn. So nothing makes sense, and there is no justice in the world. Stomping grounds. Uh-oh. If there's anyone in chat who can confirm that Dio Dice 1 is my opponent's stream, that would be great. Was unable to find them. No. Thank you, Brian. I mean, that's really the most you could do, and if someone's grasp of streaming is mediocre, sorry, I shouldn't sass or down talk anyone who potentially could look back at the stream and be like, oh my god, I can't believe this guy was such an asshole about the fact that I'm new at streaming or whatever. I have no idea. But I will say specifically that when I decided to start streaming, if you look at my early streams, the account that I was on was not called Mana Symbol, even though my Twitch was Mana Symbol. Because Mana Symbol was the name I came up with. I was like, oh, that's really clever, and I'm a drummer, and it's like, it makes sense. So I actually paid the extra $10 USD to get the Mana Symbol MTGO account, in addition to using the Twitch function where you can just change your account name. So, the point is, making yourself unfindable is not a good idea unless you are an exceptionally talented or exceptionally popular or exceptionally well-known human being. Basically, my point is, I'm being harsh to this player because I think we can all do better, I guess. Chandra. Yeah, all right. I'll take 2. Anyway, I hope someone else brings up something fun so that I'm not being a shitty, salty monster over here. Play my Lurrus, play my Bauble. Pia's the turn. So I assume that their Chandra is going to shoot down my Lurrus this turn. I'm going to keep my Bauble in play for now because I'm going to play Urza next turn. Having the extra mana might be relevant. Maybe they have Glory Banger and they get to take my Lurrus down that way. Yikes. Oh my god, it's so much mana! They have 8 mana. Good god, what is this? Double Blood Brain. Is it double Bloodbraid? It has to be double Bloodbraid. Clothis and Glurbringer? Glurbringer. Bye, Lurrus. Nice turn 3 opponent. Jesus flipping flip. Arbor Elf plus Utopia Sprawl is busted in half. But apparently Astrolabe eats it. It's cool. We're just going to rip a Sword of the Meek and win, I guess. I just want everyone to know that Astrolabe ate it this week. This is what I'm up against. Turn 3. On their turn 3, they have 14 mana worth of permanents in play. Pillage on top. Yikes. Well, I hope I combo them now. Sword. I'm literally 1 mana away from being able to combo here. Because we play the Urza. We get a Construct. Play Nihil Spellbomb. Play Emry. Oh, maybe Emry mills a Sword of the Meek? Nope. Alright. Pass the turn. Chandra shoots down my Urza. Maybe we draw another Urza? It's possible. Goblin Engineer is going to get me another Sword of the Meek, but the Pillage is going to kill my Nihil spell, my Thopter Foundry. Shit. Why did I have to know they had a Pillage on top? Ah. The crazy thing is in a 16 card deck, in an 80 card deck, we got very close to just comboing them out there. I choose to eat my Kroxa, sure. I suppose it's possible they screw up here. Scoos. Yikes. Yep. I'm going to pillage my Thopter Foundry and then exile it? We ended up 3-2, Speeve. It was a fabulous time. This league, we are thus far 1-0. We are playing against another streamer by the name of Dio Dice 1, although their stream is apparently unfindable based on that name. It's really excellent for Belger standards, especially considering it was my first go. They kill my Chandra so that they can pillage my Thopter Foundry? Seriously? I know they have a pillage in their hand. Why did you not kill the Urza? Urza is so much better of a card than Emry. What the hell are you doing? Yep, sure. Sure, I'll go to 6. Alright, so we have a turn. Okay, so I can bury whichever half of the combo I'm missing. So, Nihil Spellbomb them. Draw a card. Necrogen Spellbomb. Well, that's not useful. No, does it draw me a card for free? It draws me a card for 1 mana. Okay. Sword. Let's see how close we can get. Hold on. Shock this. No. So I can bury the Sword of the Meek. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Close, but no cigar. Close, but no cigar. That's all right. We're rocking and rolling, rocking and reeling, Barbarian, Barbarian. So, Dead of Winter seems good. Whir of Invention, maybe. Pithing Needle's bad. Nihil Spellbomb's not great. 1 Kroxa? Sure. Yeah, seems fine. I'd like to play first. Hell yes. Let's do it. Urian, hell yeah. I love this guy, Nihil. Am I keeping this hand? Yikes. Medium, medium minus. However, Emry or Urza or any number of things make this much better. So we're gonna Vista for basic swap and see how it goes. Dude. We are hilariously ahead on clock against Girl mid-range. Hey, we got a follow from Lord Roadrunner, 1812. What's up, Jiggy Wiggy? Glad that you are checking in on the record. We are train wrecking our way through Brian M's Grixis Urian deck here. Hey, remember how I said we could draw an Emry? We did the thing. So what we want to do is play this Emry, mill a Sword of the Meek, and then draw a Thopter Foundry. That's the plan, folks. And if you don't know, now you know. Which is unfortunate because for the second game in a row, my opponent is going to have on a 7, turn 1 Arbor Elf, turn 2 Utopia Sprawl, Bloodbraid Elf. Which is going to be a little frustrating, but that's okay. We're going to be fine. Because we 2-0'd the first match against Burn with this deck, and it makes no sense for us to do that. And then this one is going to happen, and this also makes no sense, and that's okay too. Not everything in the world needs to make sense. The fact that my opponent is spending so much time off their clock here doesn't need to make sense. It's fine. There's the Utopia Sprawl. Here comes the Bloodbraid Elf. It's going to flip a Bone Crusher Giant. They're going to shock my Emry. And we're going to be in huge trouble. But that's okay. Because that's what's supposed to happen, apparently. Oh, great. Bolt. Yes, and. All right. Putting on the dank muse. I can't deal with this in silence. This is so slow. Let it be known, the moment I broke in terms of boredness with my opponents playing like glaciers was hour 10. 22 minutes. Oh, there's the Bloodbraid Elf they were supposed to play on turn 2.
Don't you eat this pie? Now, Homer, 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 don't you eat this
So sack the Spellbomb to our card. A, look, it's an engineered explosive. I get to completely wreck their mana. But if I am going to do that, before we do, crack this for black, draw a card.
What the hell with it?
My opponent discards the card. EM1. There is Lurrus. Bye, friends. 3 for 1. Hold on. I need my soundboard. Where are you at? I know I have it. I know I have it. I know I have it.
Double kill. Triple kill.
There we go. That's all I have to say about that.
Todd, would you like some mixed vegetables? Hell no. What did you say? I said I don't want any damn vegetables. Would you like some mixed vegetables? Hell no. Would you like some mixed vegetables? Hell no. What did you say? I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables? Hell no. What did you say? I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables? Hell no.
Right, that's it, young man. No Bible stories for you tonight.
So, Mox Amber, Delta versus Swamp, play Lurrus, play a card out of my graveyard, Lurrus dies to their burn spell, play Emry.
This is about that stupid
Seems okay.
water again. Hello, Ned.
Sorry to bother you, Reverend Lovejoy, but I'm kind of in a tizzy. Our son Todd just told us he didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
What was it? Asparagus?
He said a bad word.
Well, you know kids and vegetables. What was it? Asparagus?
No, Reverend. The point is he said a bad word.
Dan Flanders.
I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Would you like some mixed vegetables? Hell no. What did you say? I said I don't want any damn vegetables.
phrase for you tonight. Didn't want to eat his damn vegetables.
Like some mixed vegetables? Hell no.
I really hope they don't have a 5th land plus a glory banger.
Any damn vegetable.
That
Didn't want to
would
eat his damn vegetables.
Like some mixed vegetables? Hell no. What do you say?
wow.
Any damn vegetable.
That's a play. That is a play. Okay.
Weren't you a little hard on him?
Well, you knew I had a temper when you married me.
Okay. So star, sack a star. Well, we've got Urian to go after here. So, which would be way more fun if we had a. No, it wasn't. I would block and gain 3. My Lurrus was untapped. I mean, I guess probably I wouldn't block. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so do I play Goblin Engineer this turn, or do I put Urian in my hand? If I'm gonna play Engineer, let's sack the other Chromatic Star.
I dreamed the boogeyman was after me.
Boogeyman! You nail the window shut! I'll get the gun! It's a little incident involving the boogeyman.
Let's play Engineer.
I don't want to alarm you, but there may be a boogeyman or pokeyman in the house. It's a little incident involving the boogeyman.
What did I think was in this deck that I wanted to go get? It was Ichor Wellspring, which is not here. Is there already a Thopter Foundry in my graveyard? There is. Okay, let's get Sword, and if they don't have a removal spell, we just kind of win next game. Or next turn. Collector Roof. Oh! Shit.
Teacher, my shoes are making noise. You've just got to turn that frown upside down. I ate too much plastic candy. This is bad dancing makes my feet sad.
Yeah, this is not that good.
The name's Poochie D, and
Who's Speeve? Speeve is a regular of my channel.
I'm the Kung Fu hippie from Gangsta City. I'm a rapping surfer, you the fool I pity. Ruff, ruff, I'm Poochie the rockin' dog. Ruff, ruff, I'm Poochie the rockin' dog.
Fuck. This is gonna be a glory banger for sure.
Got no attitude, barely outrageous.
Clothis. Okay.
I don't know what you're in.
I don't get to be a
I don't know what you're in, but it's not my face. Next.
Oh, no attitude, eh?
I'm glad you think so, Speeve. Means a lot.
Well, you can cram it with walnuts, ugly. Cram it with walnuts, ugly. Ruff, ruff, I'm
Does anyone know if I have any way to remove this Collector Roof?
ruff, ruff, I'm Poochie the rockin' dog.
Because I don't know that I do.
Ruff, ruff, I'm Poochie the rockin' dog.
Now that's just bad.
Ruff, ruff, I'm Poochie the rockin' dog.
I have to go now. 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 My planet needs me. I have to go now. I have to go now. I have to go now. My planet needs me. I have to go now. I have to go now. I have to go now. I have to go now.
Draw into Urza. I guess. Yeah, we're gonna loop stars with Engineer once I realize that that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Now that's just bad.
I have to go now.
Well, we have Dead of Winter,
I have to go now. I have to go
which will kill most of our creatures as well, but...
My planet needs me.
Alright. Put a bridge in our graveyard and pass the turn and maybe lose it. I don't know, let's find out. They do have only one card in hand, so let's see what's up.
Whoa, that's good squishy. Young, rich, young, rich, young, rich, full of sugar. What do we do? Young, rich, young, rich, young, rich, full of sugar. What do we do? My head. Oh, I don't remember anything. Really? Not even young, rich, young.
And there we go. Opponent's still taking forever to make all their decisions.
Take her for a test drive. And you'll agree. Zagreb Evnem Zloty Klient. Take her for a test drive. And you'll agree. Zagreb Evnem Zloty Klient.
So, play Chromatic Star with Lurrus, attack with Lurrus. If they block,
Tingle tank of kerosene.
really good for me. If they don't block, it's fine.
Tingle tank of kerosene. Tingle tank of kerosene. Tingle tank of kerosene. Tingle tank of kerosene.
So we'll swap Chromatic Star for Chromatic Star end step.
country is this car from?
It no longer exists, but take her for a test drive, and you'll agree. Zagreb Evnem Zloty Klient. Put it in age. Put it in age. Put it in age. Zagreb Evnem
If they attempt to exile a artifact here, we just swap it out with
Take
Engineer.
her for a test drive, and you'll agree. Zagreb Evnem Zloty Klient. Put it in age. Put it in age. Put it in age. Zagreb Evnem Zloty Klient. Put it in age. Put it in age.
Please go after an artifact.
You'll agree.
Please, please, please go after an artifact. They went after Emry, Lurker of the Loch. Well, that's no problem. We'll lose our Emry and continue on. Isn't there a beast alive that can outrun a Goblin Engineer?
There is a dog in the vent.
Really?
Why, looking into this month's eyes
Well, I can take the two.
melts my heart.
Okay.
Seymour,
Ow.
all is forgiven.
Swap Chromatic Star for Chromatic Star. A greased up Goblin. Thank you. Thank you, Mad Cow Chicken. Thank you for continuing to be around. Greasy. Yo, dog. Crack in for 3. Game 3. So swap Chromatic Star for Chromatic Star. Draw a card. Hey, that's the Urza I always wanted. Okay, so we're basically going to win next turn. We get to play Urza. Urza means I get to play Orion. Bulleted gas bag. Ba-doo-doo, beep beep, ba-doo-doo, 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 beep beep, ba-doo-doo, 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 weep weep, ba-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo, weep weep, doo-doo, 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 weep weep, doo-doo, ba-doo-doo, ba-doo-doo, weep weep, doo-doo, 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 weep weep. You're right. Dude, this song is a banger. Let me tell you about Dank Muse. As much money as you have ever donated to me, Alex, Dank Muse deserves it so much more. And this means we're going on to game 3 here. Our opponent has 4 minutes and 45 seconds on clock. And for some reason, we won game 1 of this league. So, let's go. And by that, I mean, let's go! What? What me do? Zug. I want to board in the agent of Boli, but I don't think it's correct. Thopter Foundry, Whir of Invention, opponent kept their 7. Okay, let's keep it. Beep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam, 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 bam.
If we give a heart to the land, I'll have to pay for Lisa's braces. People stop.
Wait, my opponent didn't have Arbor Elf or Utopia Sprawl on turn 1? Jesus fucking the what in the fuck me. Okay, this is no longer any kind of appropriate for any kind of human being, so anyone who sticks around from this point on, you're on your own.
Who keeps saying that?
An adult. Oh, Alex, thank you. Alright, Goblin Engineer gets me the sword next turn. The sword, I have Mox Amber to sacrifice to pull it back away from the Relic of Progenitus, so kinda doing it. So my opponent has sick pillage timing there. But fortunately for us, we drew a redundant Thopter Foundry. The question is, what do I do with this turn? if we play
My artist anger, but you know me.
Lurrus, I can't do anything with it.
So I'm giving you kids permission to get me mad. Come on, give
I
me
always
what you
remember
got.
the chief complaint about this deck is that no single form of hate is enough to stop it. Okay. So they have Relic, which can eat my Thopter Foundry. However, bang, Prismatic Vista. Basically, we assume that this doesn't make use spell. So I think we do is get. There we get. If I play Lurrus this turn, it means they have to activate and then activate, which doesn't help me. But it's the only way I end up with the right color. I should have played the Mountain and then played the Engineer. No, whatever. It's fine. Just play Lurrus and clench, I guess. They didn't activate the Relic. That is a big deal. Boom, boom, bat, 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 boom, boom, bat, 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 boom, 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 bat, 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 boom, boom, bat, 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 boom, 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 bat, 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 boom, boom, bat, 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 bat. Y'all even know who Gene Krupa is? So if I play Engineer... No, we play Thopter Foundry first. I thank you for your honesty, Mad Cow Chicken. Play Engineer. The Messiah. Put Sword of the Meek in our graveyard. Attack 3. I think my opponent doesn't understand how this works. By the way, is the loss of recent card hurting this deck any? I don't know. I've never played this deck before.
I feel fine. You don't feel angry? Positively not a Reno. How do you feel about me? Pretty darn diddly doodly.
Alright. So we force them to sacrifice their relic here. Yep. Which means Clothis' trigger doesn't work properly, which is great. On my turn, I get to go Chromatic Sphere, sack for blue, Chromatic Sphere, Whir for 2. Can I do it all? I think we can. So, ooh, Urza's good. Expect that to draw. Okay. Play this on 0.
It stinks. It stinks. It stinks. It
Play Chromatic Star.
stinks.
Blue, blue.
Stinks.
Shit. Did I fuck up somewhere? I can't back up anymore. Okay. Sure, let's make a 1-1. Astrolabe was great in the deck, but it's not insurmountable. I mean, Astrolabe was great in any deck that played Snowland, right? So, like... So, I can remove this in response and not take the damage, etc. But I think it's generally not worth it. Oh, Glory Banger. Okay, they're gonna kill my Lurrus, but I can still Whir for sword next turn. That's fine.
Hey, now that old man Peterson's off our backs, let's have some fun. Everything a sandwich. Everything a sandwich. Everything a sandwich. Look at this sandwich. Everything a sandwich. Everything a sandwich. Everything a
That's a really good pickup. This makes it way easier.
Everything a sandwich. Everything a sandwich. Everything a sandwich.
What the hell?
Put this mayonnaise in the sun.
Everything a sandwich. Everything a sandwich.
Got a forest? What the hell are you doing?
Took a bite out of me.
Urza. Trigger. 1, 2.
We need some more secret
Good
sauce.
too.
Put this mayonnaise in the sun.
Whir. 4-2. Hey, guess what, nerd? I got a second sword of the Meek, mother. You done now? So I win. Correct. Hold on. If I do it correctly. So activate Thopter Foundry. Sacrifice Sword of the Meek. Unless they're playing Surgical Extraction. And even then... No, I'm not okay. I fucked it up. Hey, we did it! 2-0 with Brian's deck. 2 seconds. We're going to update our counter here. So we are on hydration count 12 as soon as I grab my next beverage. And I definitely need to hit the washroom. We'll be back in a few moments.
Feel like I'm gonna die. We're all gonna die. And then soon. So did I.
Gentlemen, to evil.
Yo, Mr. Black, another brand new.
Gentlemen, to evil.
My bestest buddy in the whole wide world. My bestest buddy in the whole wide world. My bestest buddy in the whole wide world. My bestest buddy in the whole wide world.
Please don't tell anyone how I live.
Wait, you forgot your bear, a symbol of your lost youth and innocence. Oh well, at least we still have his little brother George. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Trust me, it'll be funny when I'm an old man.
Alright.
Bum bum bum. Oh, the sunshine bright on my old
Got myself some barbecue potato chips. Heck yeah, rocking and rolling along. Time for me to wear a mask and go buy some socks. Hey man, socks are important. I'm wearing some banging ass long socks. Look how long these socks are. Look at that. That's a dress sock right there. Got some barbecue chips. I got some more Corona Extra. We are going to rock and roll through our 6 bottles of Corona.
Hello, my name is Mr. Snrub, and I come from someplace far away.
Winning the die roll. That seems good. Well, we're keeping this. Got turn 2 Emry or Thopter Foundry or Kroxa? Holy shit. So we can play Mox, Emry, Thopter Foundry here. Assuming the Emry resolves, which it might not, because they might have Metallic Rebuke here. Maybe they fetch push. Kroxa is very interesting in this deck. I don't like it at all, but it might be good.
Aren't you that guy everybody hates?
No, man, no.
Yeah, they just have Metallic Rebuke here. His hand was almost sweet, except for the fact that our opponents are playing Modern. Nowhere near as easy to escape as Urza. Well, I mean, it is exactly as easy to escape as Urza, right? So will Chromatic Star for red? Jeez.
Hey, Homer, that's 4 strikes in a row. You got a
Like
perfect game
Kroxa, when
going.
Kroxa's in play, we'll tap this for black, play this, and play the Thopter Foundry.
I am pulling away.
Okay.
This split you sold me is making me choke. Hey, spare me your gutter mouth. Ow, ow.
Hello? Kids, turn off the TV. I have some bad news about Lenny.
Beep. Beep, 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 wah, wah.
Spare me your gutter mouth.
Barbecue chips are fantastic. No shock. I can't cross this turn, so the shock was wrong. Unless for some reason they counter this Mox Amber. Oh no, hold on, I can do it. Okay. I can get a Thopter out of it, which I wanted to, but that's fine. Wait, no, can't do it anyway. Shit, I should have gotten a Thopter out of it. God bless it. Bonus upkeep, we're gonna bauble them. Hopefully not lose.
This time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Seymour! The house is on fire!
No, mother. Just the steamed hams. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Family recipe.
That's it?
Yikes.
Oh no.
That's it? I thought we were having Aurora Borealis.
Seymour! Seymour! The house is on fire! Seymour! Help! Help!
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Wow. Okay. Well, apparently I screwed up.
You call hamburgers steamed ham. You steam a good one.
Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. Steamed hams. Steamed hams.
Okay, any artifact draw, and we at least have Thopter going.
Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers. Steamed hams. Steamed hams. Steamed hams.
Which, in theory, we should have gotten something like Nihil
I
Spellbomb
must say, they are obviously grilled.
to make sure my opponent doesn't just win the game here, but
You know, one thing excuse me for 1 second.
Of course.
well, we just passed the 11-hour mark here on the stream. So for whoever is hanging out, that is an accomplishment.
What's wrong with me? I think you're crazy. On a second opinion. You're also lazy.
Okay, so I have Sword of the Meek in my graveyard, which I can swap out for the Thopter with Goblin Engineer, which I need to use red mana for. So we're just going to pass the turn here. We can get Thopter Sword going easily. So do I have... I don't have a Nihil Spellbomb here, but I do... So we get Chromatic Star back, sack the Thopter. Oops, I did not mean to say yes to that, but that's okay. Activate Thopter Foundry for 1 mana, sack the Chromatic Star, draw a card. Yes, please, all the triggers.
Hello, my name is Mr. Snrub, and I come from someplace far away.
Okay.
Hello, children. I bring you love. Someplace far away. Hello, children. I bring you love.
Oh no. What the hell is this? Okay.
I like the way I like the way
They need more than that to end the game now. Okay. Oh, very clever. Very clever. Nice infinite combo.
Here is your cat back. Good as new. Cat's back for everyone.
I had a dog.
He's cat now. He's cat now.
I had a dog.
He's cat now. I am Mugash. Pink of war is full of snakes.
So Ashiok and Tormod's Crypt seem good.
You fool. I kill you.
So does Whurr. Damping Sphere, no good.
Pink of
Mazemind Tome, not good.
full of snakes.
Pentad Prism, not great.
Snakes! Bravo, little girl. Cat's back for everyone.
The 2 Nihil Spellbomb or Necrogen Spellbombs? Sure is fine. Seems fine.
He's cat now.
I had a dog.
He's cat now. Cat's back for everyone. He's cat now.
Alright.
He's cat
Alright, here you.
I had a dog.
Too many damn potato chips.
He's cat now.
See you tomorrow, Lisa. Go, go, go! Why do people run from me?
Oh, Ralph. Oh. Oh, yeah. This one.
Welcome to Lee Carvalho's Putting Challenge. I am Carvalho. You have chosen.
Oh, to play first. Hell yeah.
May I
Ryan.
suggest
Hell yeah.
3 wood. Now enter the force of your swing.
Hand is medium minus, but let's do it.
You have entered our drive. Now enter the force of your swing. You have entered our drive. You have entered our drive. I suggest another touch. You have entered our drive. 7, 8, sub 2 swing.
Lee Carvalho's putting challenge.
Oh, then may I please rent it, please?
No, you may not. I am all out. Lee Carvalho's putting.
Or is this a good draw?
Lee Carvalho's putting challenge.
Ball is in. Parking lot. Would you like to play again? You have selected no. You have entered our drive. You have entered our drive. You have entered our drive.
Well, life is like a box of chocolates.
You have entered our drive. You have entered our drive. I suggest another touch. You have entered our drive. 7, 8, sub 2.
Yikes? Yeah, that's a yikes. Well, open draw blue or black.
Have a good night, Homer.
You too. No goosebumps, no hallucinations. That last time was just a fluke.
Oh, hell yeah. Love this tune. Okay.
I mean, hello.
I guess we'll be going down together.
I just pushed the button for the simulator. Well, this is my floor.
Oh, that's a good draw. Sort of. It's not useless.
Hey, Homer, you're hallucinating again.
Not a good sign.
It's a sign! I made it the whole day without seeing her again. I mean,
Guess we'll be going down together.
take a 60 look. Take a 60 look. Mindy and the border title.
And there's your king-size bed for
Take a 60 look. Take a 60 look. Take a 60 look. Take a 60 look.
I guess we'll be going down together.
Take a 60 look. Take a
Thopter Foundry.
I guess
Yikes!
we'll be going down together.
Take a 60 look. Take a 60 look.
I guess we'll be going down together.
Take a 60 look. Take a 60 look.
Boy, do I need a lot of blue mana.
Money fight.
Or play Mox Amber. Opponent allows it. Only taps for blue, so blue, blue. Play Urza.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
No, stop it.
It was the
Oh,
best.
holy shit. Nice draw. Fudge. Oh, I was expecting that to resolve because they were mostly tapped down. Ah! Alright. Well, now they have Thopter Foundry with 4 open mana.
Why is Mr. Burns being so nice to me?
And if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Wait a minute. Is he coming on?
No.
Something into your pocket.
Alright, you just got wrecked by 60 card Grixis Whurza.
Negotiations make
Which,
strange
fair
payments.
enough.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It was the best
Our deck is full of nonsense. Opponent said our deck is sweet. Thank you, opponent. I think this deck is kinda messed up.
Sorry, Mr. Burns, but I don't go in for these backdoor shenanigans. You're unflattered. Maybe even a little curious.
Against Frank Bonaparte? Mother shit. The Frank Bonaparte? Well, In the Darkness is a great hand, especially on the play. And we've officially reached close to the last hour of the stream. The jacket is coming off. In a minute, I will change into a wife beater. And some jeans.
If I were a truant boy out for a good time, I'd be right here in the Springfield Natural History.
Guess we'll go down another button
You're fine, Simpson.
for a little bit of sex appeal. Ladies.
Why, there are no children
It's
here.
probably not okay to do right now, but that's
Am
okay.
I so out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong.
Thanks, Brian. Kroxa just isn't as good as Uro. No kidding. Not even close. But we're against some variety of Trons, so maybe we get to do something.
The children who are wrong.
I do have Thopter Foundry plus Kroxa.
The children who are wrong. 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 The children who are wrong.
E-Tron, good.
I know you can read my thoughts, Bart. Just a little reminder. If I find out you cut class,
Wait, that's not good. If they play Karn the Great Creator, I'm fucked.
I think words I would never say.
I know you can read my thoughts, boy. Yum, 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 yum,
children were wrong. The 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 children were wrong.
So, okay, Speeve, I can't talk anymore either. There's been a large amount of poison placed into my body.
They said to protect us from the bug.
Mostly by me. No. Alright, nice drawn. God, I hope they don't Thought Not Seer me.
One bite and you'll be hooked. Pretzel wagon. Pretzel wagon.
Ah!
One bite and you'll be hooked.
Hey, slow down.
They didn't even fucking activate their card.
Give us 300 pretzels.
That'll be $300.
Hey, I don't think so. I got me 300 coupons to hand them
Thank you.
Hey, kids, we're eating.
Alright, we're going to game 2.
Tiffany, Heather, Cody, Dylan, Dermot.
But don't worry, for game 2 we have basically no sideboard against E-Tron. Okay. Yes, Tezzeret?
Pretzel wagon.
Maybe Whurr?
One bite and you'll be hooked. Pretzel wagon. Pretzel wagon.
Let's all give in to deliciousness the pretzel wagon way.
Pretzel wagon. Pretzel wagon. Pretzels for everyone. One bite and you'll be hooked. Pretzel wagon. Pretzel wagon. One bite and you'll be hooked.
Stinks. It stinks. It stinks.
Yes, Mr. Content Creator.
Everything stinks.
You know what I bet I can get away with playing? Aha! There you are. Holy crap. I kept 2 Kroxas in my deck, and there they are. Okay. Ship it. Okay. Keep this, ship a mountain. Thank you so much, Raytheon Visuals. I'm glad you were entertained on any level by what I do here. So, I'm going to keep this garbage hand and see if we can draw a blue source. We'll play turn 1 Necrogen Spellbomb, see what we draw. We had a nice early 2-0 in this league. Maybe we'll end at 2 and 3, but at least we've already got 50 play points back, so yay! Well, that's already a yikes, but guess what? We have Pithing Needle for Expedition map here. So one of the cards in my hand gets to cancel out one of the cards in their hand, and there's my blue source. Go ahead and get a Steam Vents with that. So we'll yield until the next end step here. Well, that's terrifying. Whurr, yikes. I feel like the mana in this deck is more than a little bit stretched. Mazemind Tome, though. Okay. Ho! Okay. Oh, actually, sick pickup. Play Tezzeret. This is now a mana source, but see if we can draw a card. Okay. Grab. I should have grabbed the Chromatic Star, but that's okay. Everyone remember, I've played worse than this stone sober. Holy Tron out of fucking no fucking where fuck. I mean, whatever. Doesn't matter. Of course I shouldn't have made a fucking 5/5 with my Tezzeret. Who would do that? That would be insane. Okay. Well, I can keep Tezzeret alive if I block with the Goblin Engineer. The question is, which is more valuable? I guess the Tezzeret. Okay, let's keep a 1 loyalty Tezzeret in play. I can Whir for bridge, actually. So that's kind of great. Assuming that I'm allowed to do that. So they don't somehow fucking lock me out of it. Yeah, you still can't crack the expedition map, friend. God, I love this card. Not even that good, but I freaking love this card. Damn it! I'm glad I remembered that there was a chalice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank God I can still Whir for the bridge. Okie dokie. Sorry. I was frightened there for a second that I totally f***ed up and lost the game. which I was close to doing anyway, but slightly more so. Please play a Thought-Knot Seer or another Smasher, or play another large creature that is going to cower in the face of my Ensnaring Bridge. Or just have garbage in your hand. I don't care. Whee! I clicked too high and lost the... Alright, it's fine. It's totally fine. We're gonna lose that anyway. Okay. Apologies, Brian. Your deck was better than that. Your deck was better than that. Alright, one more match with this bad boy. And we are in our final hour, actually, which is kind of exciting. Thank you, Speeve. You seem to be the remaining vocal component of my chat, but that's okay. We'll scrape out the 3-2 here, and then we're going to play Turbo Prison or Red Green Lands. I have no idea which one. Probably Turbo Prison. Sonic Pyro. Well, I'm glad you're still here, Alex. Thank you so much. Sultai Frantic Inventory. Yikes. Can we real talk? Can we real talk for half a second about Frantic Inventory? I love that card. That name is terrible because the previous version was Accumulated Knowledge and the new version is Frantic Inventory. I cannot think of a card name that less reflects the concept of accumulated knowledge than Frantic Inventory. I don't know what to do with that. Gigantha the Wellspring for my opponent. I'll keep my medium slow hand. Maybe they're on Niv? Storm? Burn. Burn with Gigantha. Okay. Well. So, turn 1 Spellbomb, turn 2 Foundry, turn 3 Emry, turn 4 Urza. Not a bad curve. We need to hit a second blue somewhere along the way, which is a little bit yikes. Heartfire Immolator. Holy prowess. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah. It's from M21. That is, in fact, a card. Habit of Carol Keep, sure. Lavadar, sure. God fucking bless it. Oh, cool, great. Thank God they had a firebolt in their hand. Oh, good, I don't have a second blue. I'm so glad I don't have that second blue. Oops. Okay. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Well, luckily they lost the Lava Dart there, so yay. Maybe they have 0 spells in their creature-heavy mono-red prowess deck and will just sack Necrogen Spellbomb and make a 1/1 and block their... They do literally have 1 card in hand, so we might as well try. You don't have a burn spell. You don't have a burn spell. Holy crap, they might not have a burn spell. Wow. Blue source. Okay. Holy wow. Light up the stage into light up the stage and Swiftspear. Yikes. I'm so excited to play a Turbo Chalice deck. Holy fucking... They have a mountain and a light up the stage. Okay, that kind of works. So... Black-red. Play that. For essentially free. Go blue. Blue. Urza. Emry. Okay, pass the turn. How bad could it possibly be? How fucking dead could I be here? They're bolting me? Oh, to play the light up the stage for 1. Of course. Their light up the stage hits 2 lands. Who's got bets? Who's got bets? I got $5 CAD. That is like 70 cents American that says that their light up the stage hits 2 lands here. Anyone takers? Any takers? No? Okay. No takers. Mountain and Bromat Courier. Neither of those trigger prowess. Sick. Sick. Okay, they get to shoot one. What? Creature or plant. Fucking fuck. Apologies. Block. Block. Go to 1. I guess. Oh, great. I'm glad they drew a card in response. Hopefully they don't kill me with it. Wait, they left my Emry in play. Good thing it doesn't matter. Well, we can play a Chromatic Star. Sack the Thopter Foundry, make a 1/1, gain 1 life. Trigger. Yeah! Oh, it's okay. It's cool. Brian, your deck hit 2 wins. It's probably above expectations. Okay, Tezzeret's Dead of Winters. Spellbomb's out. Pithing Needle's not great. Pentad Prism's probably not great. 1 Lurrus out. Okay. We've hit the full-on sloppy section of this podcast stream. 11 and a chunk of hours in, so apologies to anyone who's watching live and anyone who bothers watching this recording in any fashion. Sure. Why the hell not? Turn 1, tapped Watery Grave, turn 2, Mazemind Tome. Hope to hell it's relevant. We'll see. So this is creature or planeswalker. Okay, it's not player or planeswalker, it's creature or planeswalker. It is non-player. Shit, I could have scryed at the end of their turn. Alright, whatever. I don't know how cards work, whatever. Bottom it, I guess. I have 2 Kroxas in my hand. Okay, get Sword of the Meek. Okay, so they already have the relic. Yikes. Oh, and they're still playing Firebolt. For some goddamn reason, they're playing fucking Firebolt instead of just Lava Darts and Lightning Bolts. Don't know why, but thank goodness. Alright. It's all good. We're gonna be fine. Apologies for the frustration, folks. We're fine here. There's no second Watery Grave in my deck that wants black and blue. Okay. I don't even want to know why my opponent was pausing on that end step. Oh, sure. Okay, opponent discards a mountain, my Kroxa goes away, pass the turn. I would like it on record that we didn't escape Kroxa once this league, not even close. Part of the problem is Kroxa does not add to your land count in any form or fashion, so it's kind of irrelevant. Blood Moon, that's fine, ish. I guess I have a Chromatic Star in play. We're going to take 5. Sure. List. Type exclamation point deck in chat. This is a list from my good friend Brian M. Staple of the... Ooh. Okay. Wait. Shit, I shouldn't have topped that. Maybe we draw Snow-Covered Swamp because there's infinite of them in the deck. Snow-Covered Swamp. Okay. Wait. Emry can replay this. We're going to cast that. We need to cast it for not black. Play that. Fuck. No. Ah, friggin' Magic Online. Okay. We're dead here. I should have used this red mana for that black mana, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we got our 50 play points from our first 2 wins of that league. I am going to take a really quick break before we play one more league, but before I do, let's talk down this deck. So, 1, I think 3 Necrogen Spellbombs is nonsense when we have Goblin Engineer and Whir of Invention. 2, I think the Whir of Inventions should be in the main deck, 3 or 4 copies. In an 80-card deck, especially when we're trying to assemble a combo. 3, if that's point 3, these Kroxas are complete nonsense. I understand the theory of playing Kroxa with Emry because it's similar to playing Uro with Emry, but here's the thing, it's not. Because Uro allows you to advance your position, and this deck is not interested in killing our opponent. Not interested in killing our opponent as much as we are in assembling a combo and winning the game that way. Our fair plan is not very good. Our beatdown plan is not very good. Pardon me. That said, Mazemind Tome is potentially a reasonable card in the 80-card version of Grixis Urza. I like the Lurrus, but I don't think we should be playing 4 even in 80 cards. 3 might even be pushing it, so I think 2 is where I'd be happy. Beyond here, I'm not sure where you go. But this is a much closer starting point to a reasonable deck, I think, than what we were playing with before. So, that is that. G16, thank you for your interest. We are going to be moving on to the last deck of today. Holy crap. It's Sonic Prison or Temur Whir Prison. Temur Whir Prison is a totally original brew of my own, which I'm excited to play. So I think we're going to do that one. So thank you so much for anyone who's still hanging out with me after almost 12 hours. I'm updating the deck on Stream Decker, and we will be continuing on with Temur Whir Prison, and that'll be it for the night. Taking a quick break as we head on towards that deck, so please hang out during the break, and we'll be back soon. Should be fun. Yeah, this next one is my own brew, so. Oh, sorry, Brian. It was a